Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Burning Truth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Matt Burns, and on tonight's episode of the Burning Truth broadcast, I've actually got some special guests on today, which are Shed and Andy, which are a part of the UK wrestling media, formerly associated with the UKWFZ. So, welcome to the show, Shed and Andy.
Cheers, Matt. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Matt. You all right?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Been a while since we've had a meet up.
Oh, yeah, been too long, mate, too long.
Just so you know, I take it you got some like big news to reveal. Well, basically out, have you?
You could say that.
Yeah, as we've announced earlier tonight, we've actually party company today with one of the founding members of UKWM. So we've decided now, due to him no longer being with us, that we're merging the UKWA and the UKWSZ, and now it'll be one company under the name of UK Wrestling Media.
Right. So okay. So if anybody does come across a UKWSZ, it's not yourselves.
Not anymore. At the minute, the UK Wrestling Fan Zone Twitter page and YouTube channel are still ours, but they're now UK Wrestling Media on Twitter and UK Wrestling Media TV on Facebook. As of midnight tonight, Sunday, 4th of March, the Instagram and Facebook UK Wrestling Fan Zone pages will no longer be in our control either.
That's understandable. So I will state, so with the UK Wrestling Media, is it going to be sort of like how it was with the UK Wrestle Fan Zone, just more so yourselves pushing on further?
Yeah, basically, we're still the same. We haven't changed. We're still doing our ringside photography, videoing, the promos, anything. You know what I mean? We're still going to do everything.
Everything we've already done, photography, videography, everything like that, it's still the same, but to be honest, we've really outgrown the fan zone side of things now.
We've matured.
Yeah. So it's more of a case.
Yeah.
Mate.
I will say it was formerly. You did used to be like a fan zone at the beginning and whatnot. You've now become more of a media outlet.
Yeah, it was a case to start with. We used to just go to shows, take pictures, and then like post event posters on the page and stuff like that. Slowly, we got better camera gear, things evolved, and things have gone well for us ever since.
Well, you'll just take into account, I'll never forget the first time I encountered you, which was during the EDW days.
That was when it all first started, EDW 13.
Yeah.
That was the night that UK Wrestling Fan Zone was formed. That show, it was like, for us, we've been going to a few EDW shows throughout that year, and they were good. But obviously, the Brass Ring tournament, that was what got us into Brit wrestling properly.
And I will state, you've always done fantastic work with cameras, fantastic work for photos, and fantastic work for all media. Do take into account the Burning Truth personally uses you for interviews and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just putting the hours in, putting the hard work in, learning the equipment we've got. Obviously, we started at the bottom. When we first started, it was like we used to just take pictures on camera phones.
Mm-hmm.
It's how we started, worked our way up. It's been fun. It's been an emotional time. It's been hard work. Yeah. We're going up. Well, we're trying to get up slowly, one rung at a time. But we've done what we've done, and obviously with the UKWA as well, that was a lot of work. But it's what you put into it.
Yeah, and I will state with you bringing the whole UKWA involved into the mix as well. I take it there'll be a few changes with that.
To a certain extent, yes. Obviously, this at the minute, because of what's happened, we've merged things quicker than we anticipated to. So there will be more announcements regarding that in the next few weeks, hopefully. But obviously for now, we've decided that the King of the Kingdom Championship will stay at the Academy at Kai Martial Arts in Telford, and it will be defended exclusively there and still available on our YouTube channel, as we believe that belt was created for the people for free. You don't need any network to watch it. It's there every month being defended, and that won't change.
Yeah. So it's sort of you're guaranteed to get a title match. Whenever that title's been defended, it's near enough going to be guaranteed being possibly aimed onto your YouTube channel as much as possible whenever you can.
Oh yes, hopefully whenever we've got a defence booked, the defence will be out for the people to watch. Saturday 17th of March, Kai Martial Arts, Telford, the Academy Pro Wrestling.
Ground Zero.
Ground Zero.
It's going to be a show not to be missed.
Yeah.
Well,
it's going to tear the roof off.
Well, every show I've been to, they've always brought amazing action. Definitely puts butts in seats. Now, unfortunately, the one thing with myself, I couldn't make it to their last show, which was Retaliation, and I will state I was so upset I couldn't make it. But however, I will be damned if I missed this one. I will be damned.
Well, we hope you get there, because this is going to be epic. After the events at the last show, we seriously cannot wait for the next show. The Academy is actually one of our favourite promotions. They've grown as we've grown, so seeing how far they've come now, it's amazing to watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
It is amazing because once again, not many people actually know that some of the former EDW guys actually managed to start the Academy and whatnot, and they've done magic with it. You know, from little small shows, little training and everything, and they've built it up into this. It's almost like a rising empire.
It is, definitely.
It's just the right people together. It's a good group of people. It's simply what it is, the right people who work together.
Yeah,
always a good atmosphere.
Whenever I've been down there and whatnot, be it either for a show, and I've even been down to some of the training sessions, and I've seen the work that they do. The one thing that they do instill, they don't just instill how to do the wrestling, they instill the respect, the trust, and they always pay homage to the old school.
Oh yeah. It is one hell of a family. And it's growing. Every week when we go down there, just do a bit of promo work or whatever, there's more bodies, and more bodies appear every week, and it's like, yeah, great, the place is growing.
Yeah, as I've always been able to get down there, you know, and whatnot. I can't actually wait to get down to Ground Zero. It's definitely one, and well, just take into account you've got the King of the Kingdom always being defended there, and it's already had some great defences there as well.
Seeing what they've done there with everything is amazing, absolutely amazing.
Oh, from where they used to train in a small little units, which you couldn't even swing a cat round it. To be fair, like, and now they're there. We're at the Kai in Chicane, and they train there. They've got all the equipment, and they've even had Marty Jones down there. They've had a few cinemas, and it's been brilliant.
If I'm not mistaken, they've also had the current WWE UK champion there, Pete Dunne, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That's correct, yeah.
Accolades even more. You know, what can we say? They seem to be, you know, they can't do no wrong because they've been working hard at it, and they show their dedication to the wrestling format. Now, as and it's always great. So one thing I will recommend anybody is, if anybody is looking forward to a great show, I recommend you going to Ground Zero.
Or even want to train to be a wrestler.
Well, exactly. If anybody wants to be a wrestler, I recommend checking out the academy, which, if I'm not mistaken, their training sessions every Friday.
Yeah,
That's correct. Yes.
7 to 10 Friday night, Kai Shun Kai martial arts.
What more can we say? What more can we say upon that? And they've always got great people, showing dedication and hard work and whatnot. So if anybody wants to check out the shows, check them out. I recommend you check out Ground Zero. If anybody wants to learn how to wrestle, check out the academy. Now, moving on from that, have you been to any great shows lately?
Well, most of the shows around here are great, my friends. But
Too true.
Wrestle Island Get Swifty the other week.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, up in Liverpool, it was a brilliant show. Oh, I'm telling you what, I've never had so much fun as I did there.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe you told me a story that you even almost got involved in the action.
Yeah, I did, just slightly. I was turned around to video the next contestant coming out in the Rumble, and Jay decided to throw drill out the ring, and he'll hit me in the back of the head, and my camera went flying, but yeah, everything was alright. I ended up with concussion, but I sorted that out.
Well, hopefully it's not it's not done anything too serious, and that you're back on the road attending other shows and whatnot. Have you also got any other upcoming shows?
This weekend we're doing photography at WPW at Penn Road in Wolverhampton. Anyway, speaking of photography, Carl, obviously not. Speaking now of photography,
don't worry. Just in case, folks, I actually, because we go back way long time, he's probably just revealed me real name. Don't worry, but this has already been covered on the past. So
my bad. I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it. I've already done it on an episode. I've already done it on a previous episode, but not to worry.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Yeah, anyway, back to the photography. Obviously, we've changed the name, but everything will still be the same. I've spoken to all the promoters. Everything we do will be the same. So just under the UKW media name instead of UKWS, it's UKW.
So basically, the UKWM.
Yeah, UKWM. UKWS, as of midnight tonight, is no more. Neither is the UKWA.
And if any promoters need a stand-in photographer or anything like that,
we're still available for bookings.
Definitely, I'd recommend you myself. Well, take into account, I always recommend you every week. I've even got you on the web, on the official Burning Truth website, which I will have to update straight after this to get that all, to get all the fine print done. So it's all corrected and people are going to the right page.
And if you don't mind, Matt, I'd like to give a shout out to our editor, Chris Dunn. He's been doing a hell of a job for us, as well as all the other work he does for other promotions.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, for everybody who supported us from day one, especially everybody who supported us and helped us out with everything that's happening this weekend.
Thank you very much.
It's understandable. If you actually want to make any shout-outs, go for it.
To be honest, I don't want to shout out any singular particular person. I just want to thank everyone, each and everybody the same who supported us, helped us out.
Members who've been out supporting us, everyone.
All the support we've had today from everybody. Everyone knows who they are. I just want to thank everybody for their support.
Our camera guys.
Yeah, continued support, everyone. The back room, the runners, everybody involved. At the end of the day, yourself, of course. UK Wrestling Media isn't just me and Andy; it's everybody involved. Everybody knows.
It's almost like a gathering of a family of sorts.
a rogue, almost a rogues gallery of wrestling in this country.
I wonder which one of us is the Joker.
Well,
so serious.
We'll have that discussion another day.
Potentially, but I will say it's some big news and whatnot. So just in case, if anybody, just pointing this out, I take it any former endorsed athletes of the UKWFZ and UKWA are being now transferred over automatically to the UK wrestling media.
Oh yes, of course. Joe Black, of course, is still King of the Kingdom.
Yep.
Well, at the minute after his epic match with Joey Sanchez, after that, obviously, if anyone can beat him, I'll be very surprised. At the minute, that lad's on fire.
It's more or less of, you know, each time I've seen him in the ring, he's always stepped up his game.
Yeah.
That lad's come on leaps and bounds. But obviously, Joe Black is still the King of the Kingdom champion. Obviously, Joey Sanchez, the man. Kat Von Cage, First Lady of UKWM. And of course, our international ambassador, Joey Osborne, ripping it up in the States at the minute as well.
Oh, yeah.
Very talented guy as well. Very talented. I ought to know he's talented because I've been in the ring against him a few times, and I will say I've had my teeth knocked down the back of my throat by him. So you know, I've been on the unlucky end, on the unfortunate end of him, but I've also been on his good side, and I will say, all round great guy, great ambassador.
Oh. Well, we've got a great team. We really have, everybody.
Exactly, and I take it with that at the moment with your current T-shirt that you've been having current T-shirt sales and whatnot, you'll be most likely getting that updated. So new T-shirts will hopefully be coming out.
That's something in the pipeline, but obviously at the minute we're more concerned with the day-to-day running. But obviously we've got WPW as our first show as UK Wrestling Media this weekend, so that's priority. And then we're just obviously everything's set in place now.
The good thing about that one is with that show, I'll probably be there myself in attendance, possibly giving out a hand if necessary and whatnot. Myself.
Well, we shall see you there then, hopefully, my friend.
Definitely. One thing I will state: if anybody does want to send out any messages to them, just look them up. Just look up the guys for the UK Wrestling Media. Just check on. At the moment, it might say UKWA, but that name will be hopefully getting changed. If you can't find it, just look up UK Wrestling Media or the UKWM. And if you want to send out any messages and whatnot to them, I'm sure the guys will appreciate it and will respond back.
If anyone contacts you on the UKWFZ page, please ignore it or just contact us about it. Please.
Yeah, directly to myself or Andy. Yeah, that's the Facebook and the UKWFZ Instagram page. As of midnight tonight, they will no longer be ours.
Exactly. So it's all full steam ahead. One thing I'm just going to throw out now. With that being, this would most likely be a bit of a quick wrap up of this episode. Now, normally we do our normal coverage of this week of wrestling and whatnot, but with this, I feel as though this has been some big news. However, hopefully next week I will try to get out a extra long episode where I'll cover most likely 2 weeks of the current events of wrestling. So with that, I'm going to recommend you check out the Burning Truth website, which is www.theburningtruthuk.com, where you can actually purchase merchandise and whatnot. So if anyone wants to check that out, they're more than welcome to. I recommend you check out the UK Wrestle Media, as always, as I've always stated, even though we've just done a full episode. We've got to give them a plug. Definitely. We check out JG Pinching and Stitching and whatnot. and any other links you want to if you want to know any other links that we fully support and want you to check out, just go on to the Burning Truth website, click on links, and we've got all the web pages, links to their websites, their Facebook or YouTube's YouTube channels. So that'll be a wrap up for this episode. But until then, I'll hopefully catch you all at the next broadcast, the next interview, or the next review. Until then, check out your local wrestling and stay safe.